Buenos días.
Oh, you're real. I didn't imagine things. My name's Therese. I hurt my leg and arm pretty bad. If that's okay, can you make me a first aid kit? There are some instructions on how to do it over there. Here, you can have this walkie-talkie. We should make sure not to lose contact, right? Could you go get my scout gear outside, if you don't mind? It's next to Miss Bikey. I have all you need to make a first aid kit. I can't go back out myself. I had to just drop all my stuff. I was too slow and I was in so much pain. Okay, good. Come back and I'll walk you through how you can make a first aid kit yourself. They always taught us you can craft anything out of almost nothing. We're lucky our priest Johnny is also a bit of a handyman. This helps a lot. I feel a bit better already. Thanks. I appreciate it. Look, my grandparents have gone missing. They weren't home when those things... Can you help me find them? This island only has one main road anyway, so if we want to get help, we need to go west. There's a clear cut nearby. We can start there. Grandpa used to be a woodcutter. He'd work there sometimes. If we're lucky, we might find something there. I'm not fully happy unless I'm riding my trusty bike. They're silent too, so I think the machines couldn't hear me when I was trying to escape. Grandpa doesn't want any guns around the house. I wanted to look for the key myself, with all those machines. I just couldn't.
Jaså? Vad gör vi nu då?
I haven't seen or talked to anyone for 4 days. Yeah, since Friday. Do you know where everyone is? Those machines, they just showed up out of nowhere. There are more machines at the clear cut. Don't be reckless, please. What? They're distracted. By a radio? Wow, that's so great. So, let's keep an eye out for anything that makes noise. Stenhaga Farm? Yeah, it's just a bit further down that road. All right, so some people in the area gathered there. That's good. Our family has known the Anderssons since forever. So maybe it was my grandparents' idea to meet up there. They do have lots of space on their farm. It's good you found me. There's no one else I can turn to. We were on a camping trip with my old scout group. We all turned 18 this year, so it was kind of a party, you know. We were there for a couple of days, having a great time. But when I came home, that's when it all started. My buddies, even the police, they're all dead. My family, maybe they're dead too. I hope someone helped them. Shoot! Are we too late? Do you think you're able to get rid of them? You're really someone I can count on. Do you see or hear anyone? Maybe in the barn. I remember they had it well stocked just in case. It's locked. Weird. You can probably find the key in their house. Hey, how about I meet up with you at the barn? I feel better, and no way I'm staying cooped up in here on my own. Don't fret. I'll be cautious. I know the folks at the farm. They're both around 70, I think. Their daughter, Anita, she's pretty cool. My favorite grown-up, you could say. We sometimes talk on the radio when she's driving or when I'm out camping.
Hey, this is Anita. So sorry I couldn't call earlier. It's been busy as hell here. Where the hell are you guys? Everyone in the area needs to get to South Town right away. Call Johnny at the church and see if he can give you a ride. He knows the dad can't really drive anymore. Okay, I gotta go.
Wait, before you go, could you go get their toolbox? They keep it in their boat shed down by the jetty. You've helped me, so I got to help you too. Yeah, I made it to the barn. Phew, that was close. It's so weird to be in here. It's been ages. You got the toolbox. Awesome. Bring it here. My secret plan is to try to repair a field radio for you. This summer at scout camp, I showed everyone how to fiddle with radios. We had such a blast. You still don't see it. God. Where do these machines come from? And why are they trying to kill us? Do you think a foreign country declared war on Sweden? Good job on skipping history class, Therese. Good job. By the way, I just wanted to say thanks for finding me and for making the area a little safer. Don't want to think about what I would have done without you.
Ja, vad menar du? Ha? Vad sa du? Japp, alright, uppfattat.
What?
Japp.
A dead person? No! How did these ticks get in there? No. So, it's really empty.
Jajamensan.
That can't be. Where did they all go? Please, tell me that you're finding any clues in the bomb shelter. Anything at all. All right, I'm leaving now. I'll meet you at the shelter soon. Maybe it makes no sense if they're all gone, but I don't care. I'm coming.
Alright. Va? Japp, också. Uppfattat. Jajamän, japp. Ja, uppfattat. Jajamensan. Vilket väder. Japp. Uppfattat. Jaha, vad gör vi nu då? Vad ska vi göra nu då? Jetbox. Vad sa du? Jajamensan. Då? Jaha. Uppfattat. Uppfattat. Ja, vad menar du? Hallå? Jetbox. Sök.
They got evacuated from there. Right. The Saltam Civil Defense must have coordinated it. So, if you have their addresses, check their houses. Try to find some documents or something. They can't be dead. They just... Oh, shit. All right. Talk later.
This is Anissa. Where are you? The IPA has been going for a minute. I'm trying to get a hold of Peter to see if the army has the evacuation plan at my house. So call me as soon as you hear this.
Anita sounded really panicked on the message, didn't she? She never panics. Oh, you got the password for the computer in the bomb shelter. Let's try it out then. I need to know. I made it. I'm at the shelter now. Oh God. Everything's so awful. We're not gonna find them, are we? Saltam Civil Defense got in touch with the army, who asked them to bring everyone to Saltvallen. That's the sports field. It's really close. All right. You go on. My leg still hurts like hell. Riding a bike here was tough enough. I'd better stay and support you from here. But you know what? You and I are gonna keep trying. That's what Anita would do.
Jag hörde något.
Grenade launcher platoon, engineer regiment. We need reinforcement.
Westland command request. What? Who is this? All right, listen carefully. The situation is critical. Are you able to rendezvous at the command bunker Westland? It's a big military bunker on Södra Saltholmen. See if you can find a military map. We need to make contact with them. Over and out. Corporal Pontus Kovac. I'm on my own, I'm afraid. The enemy has killed my entire platoon. I heard the same thing happen to several other companies in the archipelago. Over. Corporal Pontus Kovac. I'm on my own, I'm afraid.
Sir, can you tell us what happened? Why hasn't the army fought off all these machines? Over.
The enemy has killed my entire platoon. I heard the same thing happen to several other companies in the archipelago. Over. We tried. Within 24 hours it was war. There were so many of them. I even heard reports of even bigger machines. It was brutal. Over.
Underhage, the evacuation is complete. Return to base. Over. Lieutenant, we will lock Westland down in 10. What is your status? Over. Underhage. God damn it.
Do you know who sent them? And have you seen all the people? Over.
Negative. No idea where they are from. I took part in the evacuation of all civilians to Westland before the attack, but since then, Westland went radio silent. Over.
Radio silent. Always be prepared, they said. Over and out.
Nova Pia.
Kid, I made it to Westland's main entrance. Are you on your way here? Yeah, something's wrong. Westland still isn't responding, and I am unable to get in. I'll investigate while you get here. Over and out. There you are. This is Vestland. Obviously a highly secured facility. Grunts like me don't have the required clearance. However, those damn machines do. I've seen them. I had a look at one of the dead machines. I found his access card. Damaged, but I think that's how they're able to get in. If you can find more, I think we can put together a complete access card and use it to get in. In the meantime, I'll keep trying to make contact with command.
It worked. Okay. Our first objective is to turn the power back on.
We need to find the generator room. Let's split up to cover more ground and stay out of trouble.
Let me know what you find in there, if you find anything. And watch your back, okay? I need you. Over and out.
This is Corporal Pavel Svoboda, Minkin Command. The enemy is approaching and about to engage us. We require urgent reinforcements. Repeat, urgent reinforcements. Respond, over. We have a visual. 4, 5 machines approaching. We won't be able to hold Saltumstugan much longer. Respond, over. Platoon, get ready.
So far, no trace of any living person. Military or civilian. I don't like this at all. I've located the command center. Going in. It's completely empty too. I repeat, the whole bunker is empty. Do you copy? Over. Kid! Engaging several hostile machines over here. Good. They are everywhere. Enemy neutralized. Hey, the power's back. Good work. Get back up here and join me in the command center. Over.
Copy that. Then it's just us who are left. For all we know, everyone else is really gone. Over and out.
Ah, there you are. Come and take a look at this warboard. Vestland Command is MIA. All we have is their warboard. This is what the Swedish army uses to plan our military operations and monitor the current situation. This war isn't over. You and me, we're going to pick up where the army left off. We'll find the recent hotspots and go there to push back the enemy.
Sounds good. We'll keep exploring, and hopefully we'll find some answers somewhere. Find our loved ones, and understand what those machines are. That's our only option anyway, right? Look, I really want to help however I can, but I'd rather not go out there again, to be honest.
Yes, I agree it's safer for you to stay put, Therese. I'm also staying here in order to hold Vestland. We need a plan B in case we need to fall back or if we ever get contacted by Allied forces.
Lieutenant Dilemma, this is Vestland again. I have to use the phone since radio communication is down. Likely sabotaged by hostile agents in preparation for the main assault. The phone lines could be the next target, so I need to know the status of the tower at Saltholmen Naval Base. Can you confirm that the tower can...
The Saltholmen base. That's west from here. Sounds like it has some kind of radio mast, and that it was sabotaged when this whole thing started.
Yeah, it must have been part of the enemy strategy. All our radio comms went down on day 2. And the phones, they were next. Afterwards, it was total radio silence.
Then, if we can get rid of the cause for the interference, Maybe we can use the long-range radios and call for help.
Ska vi göra nu då? Jaha, vad gör vi nu då? Jo, alltså.
They got reports of the machines building something in the farmlands. I don't like the sound of that.
Building something? That sounds like the machines are really taking over. Even more than they already have, I mean.
Kid, could you check this out? It seems like the soldiers that were sent from Westland to investigate this never reported back. Maybe you can pick up the trail at the church where they were supposed to meet the other soldiers. Let's hope they manage to find out more.
All right, Saltholmen Church. This is where the people from Westland went to meet the soldiers who had seen the machines building something. Everyone has one of those sewing machines these days. If you know your stuff, you can make your clothes sturdier or more resistant. I'm sure you could find even more creative uses for it. I was thinking about what the machines are building. Do you think it's some kind of weapon or something?
Could be a weapon. Could be a secure base for them. Who knows? We don't even know who's controlling them, let alone their motives.
Maybe this building business will show us what they're planning, though, when we find out what it is.
True enough. We will get to know our enemy better. That's always good.
found old Bettan. Nice. It's rusty. But Grandpa went hunting recently, so it should still do the job. You keep it. Guns. Not my thing.
Jaså, vad gör vi nu då? Nu kör vi! Vart ska vi nu då? Det är någon där.
Bertil Ludwig to Vesslan. We've established position at Iboholmen Castle, but the civilian Anita Sjögren is nowhere to be found. No visual contact of what she described, but Siggins did pick up something. Contact! Vehicle! I repeat, we have...
Wait. Did he say Anita Sjögren? That's her. That's my friend. Iboholmen Castle, that's close to where you are now. Could you please go check it out?
Sorry, Therese, but I can't Sky we heard confirm your friend wasn't there. However, that squad may have been the first one to sight machines.
I know. You're right. Okay. So maybe the castle ruins are where it all started. It's worth looking into.
Sheltering the evacuees in the base's underground hangars as per orders. That fax, I don't get it. Why did the army bring the civilians to Saltholmen? It goes against protocol. You're almost at Iboholmen Castle. Our top priority is to retrieve the intel our dispatch squad picked up on the enemy.
But it sounds like they were really brought there, right? All this time. We've been desperate to find out why everybody vanished. If they're even alive. Hopefully, this will give us a clue about where these things came from, or who made them. It would be better than nothing.
I think that maybe we will really find your grandma and grandpa, your friends and everyone else in there. Whatever happened, we're really close now.
Är vi framme snart? Det är något där borta.
Their vehicle is empty. Then we have to investigate the ruins. Be careful. What? An enemy emitter? So they managed to locate the enemy's landing site. Just a second. It's a small beach near the ruins called Källviken.
Källviken is one of my absolute favorite places. Not easy to access, though. You'll see. Let's hope we can understand what we're up against. That's a weird spot to offload a bunch of containers. There's no road leading up to it, not even a proper path.
I guess that's how machines were deployed all over Östertön. See if you can find out anything about those containers. You're on your way to the Saltholmen base? Good. Remember, our objective is to investigate the massive signal jam and get the radios working again. We still haven't pinpointed the exact position of that enemy signal the recon squad was tracking. It's emitting from somewhere on that beach, so you're close. Serial numbers. Wait, I write them down. Huh. All the letters are common to both the Cyrillic and Latin alphabets. Ah, good job. We didn't want those to come alive all of a sudden.
So, is that what happened? Containers secretly dropped all over the place, chock full of machines, just waiting to be activated and kill us.
Machines patrolling the base. Makes sense. They must be stationed as guards. Well, I think this was a carefully thought out and executed operation. Our enemy had to be very familiar with the local terrain to choose this beach, of all places.
Then it means we came to the right place. You're right. None of this is random. But those machines were made somewhere. And we have to find out for what purpose and who's behind this. Good riddance. First, let's find a heavy-duty radio system and make sure it's functional. We need to rule out any hardware malfunction. All right. This sounds like, electromagnetic interference coming from the signal emitter. I bet it's caused by a device placed on the radio mast itself.
So that's what the enemy deployed to prevent us from coordinating our defense. Try the radio now. Hopefully the tower's working again. Damn, the signal's gone again. I didn't understand everything he said, but it was Russian. The Soviets are trying to get in touch with us.
Another signal emitter must have taken over the jamming. Pontus, how can we find where the next radio mast is?
I'm sure you can find a map in the Saltholmen base. We gotta find it and remove those ticks. It's our best chance to let anyone know we're alive. This is it. The Saltholmen bunker. According to that fax you found, this is where the population of the archipelago was brought to on day 1.
Good. So the nearest radio mast is in the west part of Norra Saltholmen. Then it must be close to Grantorp, I think. We gotta get in touch with those Soviets again.
I'm not so sure. Don't you think it's possible the Soviets are behind all of this? Who else could it be? Maybe they're tracking down the last survivors.
We don't know that for sure, Pontus. What if they wanted to help us? Anyway, I don't think we have any other choice right now.
The lights are out. Well, let's not lose focus. We know all the doors inside are equipped with an electronic lock system. So first of all, you should turn the power back on. Good. One thing at a time. Now you can investigate the bunker. Let's try to find those evacuees.
I don't expect they'll still be in there. If only we could find any clues about where they were taken. Clearly, several soldiers were having doubts about the weird orders they got. The army. Does this mean our army is involved in this, Pontus?
This is Sergeant Johan Anderson at the Minken Command Center. I have the orders to evacuate and Fiskebäck over here. This is not in any known protocol. Have you received verbal orders from command? Over. Evacuation protocols are to evacuate to the mainland directly, and we have lost contact with command at this point. We had... I was informed that something was about to happen several days ago, and now this attack. So what the hell is going on? Respond, over.
An accident involving what? Some coma-inducing gas? Wow, this doesn't make any sense.
The gas canisters were delivered on the 10th. That's when everything went to shit. Shipment ID FNIX. What the heck does that mean, Pontus? Sleeping gas. Why would the army bring that to a bunker full of people? Is that why everyone's vanished?
No idea, sorry. Maybe an operation codename. It has something to do with all of this, that's for sure. I don't know anything about any of this, I promise. To me, it feels like the enemy knew everything about us. Our protocols, our communication channels, and they attacked from within.
So all the people were really in that bunker. But our own army sneaked in sleeping gas canisters and made everyone go into a coma. I can't believe this.
I'm so sorry, Therese. I really don't know what part the army played in all of this.
out there, know that you're not alone. There are more of us. We're holed up in a safe house at a farm near Dyvik's pier. It's easy to barricade with a few guns and some food, but not much. Maybe it's isolated enough so those things won't find us right away. We're not sticking around long, though. We're looking for a way out of here by boat. Join us there. Strength in numbers. Roland, Anita, Doris, Gösta, Björn, and Stina.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for finding that recording. She's alive. A few of them are alive. It's so good to hear her voice again. So maybe they escaped by boat. But where to?
Jag hörde något. Vad var det? Hjälp också.